Hello, Divine Sunshiners. This is Divine Sunshine. I'm just coming fresh off of doing the my webinar, which is because I'm happy. If you did not see it, you missed out on a treat. I'm not just saying because I'm tooting my own or popping this kid. I'm popping my own collar on that, but you have really, really missed out on the treat of seeing how to use the keys. Jupiter 1111 has how to get your masculine. I call my webinar is keys, getting the keys to union, which is keys stands for keep energizing yourself to union. Those things, yeah, I got that. To get the key over there with me. My thing is just go back if you have not. Start all the way from one. You got to show the universe that you're really serious about this work and getting yourself together. As far as coming into union, how you do that is you got to do the thing. I've done so doing the gym package as well. That a lot of good nuggets are in there too. And as far as helping you kind of change some things within yourself, also getting doing the workshops as long over here as well. I think is empowering as well, to help you to kind of seriously about some things that maybe you might not, like it came up in the reading, did not want to look at ourselves and really see that we are really a issue that we need to stumbling block, a challenge and blocking us from getting into union, as far as really taking an introspective look at ourselves. This really doing the work, such as hitting the books, looking at videos, looking at also at my videos, looking at the educational playlists of myself and all the other ones as part of this twin flame community of really making sure that we are getting into union. You got to really take time out and to do the work. You honestly can't have to. You can't keep on playing games with yourself or others. Ooh, excuse me, others, and saying, nah, I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing and then expecting change. That's another surefire way of insanity, to doing that. So please make sure you go back. My first video was about leadership and how that plays a part of how you lead in relationships, as far as even in work. The second one, last one, was about healing inner child issues, because how it plays a part of you trusting in relationships and how you trust yourself, trust your divine counterpart, and how you trust in the world. You got to have that in order for you to be a light worker. You can't trust everybody else that you're working with. That is an issue. So you got to learn how to be able to I got my t-shirt with my branding and my logo on it. I'm so happy. So that's another thing that I will be working into. I told you, I said I'll show you and tell you. I will be working on creating positive t-shirts that have positive things, that's especially for us light workers, as reminders for us on this journey. I will be wearing it from time to time. You see me have other ones because, like, I belong to the Izzy and Live thing, and they have a lot of nice t-shirts, and I've always been attracted to t-shirts that have sayings and things, because I think to me that subliminally kind of sends a message to you as well. So I'm going into, I call it Be Divine Designs t-shirts. Will be working on doing that. I already say I've been working with my say I'm gonna get my sister on board to help me, because she's into the graphic stuff, to really take this and launch this into the next level, because that's something I want to do. My DM, he likes t-shirts too, but it's funny thing, he likes the t-shirts that have numbers. I noticed that. I said I like the words, he liked the numbers. I look at him, he had numbers all the time and with pictures, and I said, they go a number again, they go a number. So he likes numbers. So I'll be doing also probably in my line of design of t-shirts, I'll be doing some incorporating numbers as well. Since he's the number thing, he likes to kind of make sure these subliminally sending triggers to reprogram your mind to certain areas as well. What else? Housekeeping things. Make sure you see that. Make sure you do that. Look out for my t-shirts too. So this is one, like if you like the logo on there, like that Divine Unisouls, that's one thing. Next one, I'll probably be wearing that kind of down in the week when I come in. I'll do that. I got some more t-shirts and some more logos and things I got in that. Yeah, I think about other conscious ways how you can meet the masses. They don't know what they wearing. They don't know it's got about being divine or being a twin. Because remember, eventually we all gonna be that. So if we can help them in certain ways to become divine, that would be wonderful. I will be revealing another product that I'll be having as well on the show too. But like a reader told me, all these ideas that you have is not going to be worth a hill of beans unless you get what's going on within you straight. Okay, and that's a nice segue into the next thing. I was watching also with Jupiter 1111. She was talking about, and I just want to kind of put my own stamp on things too as well. When we're watching these readers, I talked about that before on this show. Ooh, I see the light got brighter here too. That we've got to watch. You got to be protective of everything, of yourself, especially on these journeys. Everybody is not, she said in a nice way, but there are some people that are in sheep's and wolves clothing. Okay, I said hint. I said another word that some of you all that's been in my class know that wolf is a buzzword there. That they're acting as if they're your friends and not. You've got to be very protective of that. And what I mean is that you can be discerning and knowing that which ones of these people that you're talking to are actually helping you as far as you getting into union. That's true too. You have to learn how to resonate. You could tell when some things, now it's a difference. Now some of you are, you don't be looking for no easy outlet on some things that like, oh, that ain't me. Like I had one time, I had one of my clients, and she's like, that ain't me. That does not resonate with me. This one I mentor. She's not a client. She's beyond that. She's a mentor. And I'm sorry, it just does not. And I don't mean no disrespect. And it just does not resonate. And then the more we got into it, she was saying that, you know, some of the things did apply. Some of it was not for her, but it was for her twin, or the person that she was dealing with at that time. You know, you got to kind of shift and think about it. You know, is this something that I'm refusing to look into because it's ego that's coming up to say, this ain't me, I know me? Or is it like, no, but yeah, she got me. I don't like what I'm hearing, but they got me. Or is it more of a, no, it ain't, but you know what, down the line this might become me. I call it put it in your back pocket and sit on it, because later on it might come. Another thing I want to say also too is to pay attention to some of us as readers, because I do have readers on this channel. We've got to watch our wording too. We have a way of, I know me being that Aries fire, where I'm gonna hit you with the truth, and you know, you take it, you like it, you don't like it, that's too bad, and let the good Lord split you, you know, hit you with a good Lord split you. Okay, so that kind of attitude, and you saying, I'm doing this in the name of spirit. Well, wait, hold up, whoa, wait a second. Now, remember, life and death is in the power of the tongue. So you have to kind of really still also remember that the way in which we're talking to our clients, we've got to watch that as well. And we say, well, I just want to light a fire and get them going, because, you know, this was called twin flame, and I want them to really understand, to really flame on. Okay, I got that. But at the same time, I had a reading with a very prominent person that was in the twin flame reading community, and one thing, everything else, it was fine. Like I said, I could take what they're saying. You had to read it. I had to look at it, put my ego, put it up there on the shelf, say, go sit down somewhere. Let's really listen and see, does all this stuff that this person's saying applies to me? Okay. However, as readers, this is one thing that I would say, kind of fix it and kind of watch it. You should not ever, my mom said, don't ever use never, but you should not ever tell a person that you're not going to ever find the answer unless you come back to me, or you come back to my assistant, or you come back to whomever to help you to get the answer. I believe, just like how my mom had taught me as well. Now, might be a value that to me is not outdated. It still goes today. That when you're talking to someone and you're telling them that you know, you've got to watch it, because at the same time, those things, you program that person to think that sort of way. My mom's thing, thank you, it brought it back to me. I said, what was I saying? The thing is that if a problem arises, a solution is always there. Always. The universe operates that way. I don't know what scientific or whatever kind of law it goes under, but it is there. Now, my thing is, what could have been stated and what should be stated sometimes when you have those things is that you would tell the person, you know what, it might be a little hard for you to find this answer. Maybe after you consult spirit, because if you sit down, I believe truly, and you're really in tune with yourself, you should be able to find these answers within yourself. The universe, if you just ask, universe, I need your help. Angels and guides, my higher self, or my inner child, I need this help. Please find and show me what is this thing that I got a pop, so that's let me know that they in the room. Please help me find out what is the thing that this reader state that's hidden from me, that it will be revealed. I give you permission right now to reveal that very thing that says that is a trigger or stopping me into union. It is the universe's job to go and get that answer for you and to bring it to you when you ask. Because you can go back to that same reader or whoever it is. If the universe and the guys and they guys and your guys and they angels and your angels do not want to reveal that to them at that point, they're not going to reveal it, because some way they guys and your guys and they angels they got together and say it's not time. We don't want that to be revealed to her right now. She cannot handle that, okay, at this point. We gonna give her something, but we don't want to. Or they might say they don't want to reveal it to your guys or your angels or whatever at that time. They say, okay, I'll reveal it to you, because we can say it in a way that she understands it. See, because you got to remember that information is come from spirit, but again, you the middleman as the reader. And so you don't know that person inward and outwardly, their works and how they work. And so you have to kind of keep that in mind too, that you being the middleman, that stuff is kind of coming filtrated. It's like it's coming through this pipeline, and then when it gets to you, it's kind of semi-hard for you to kind of specifically know what that thing is that this got to be fixed. Now, I don't say you walk away for that person's reading and say, nah, I'm fine, because you can feel your guys couldn't tell you specifically what was going on, and now you won't cover it up and tell me that I can't find the answer, and you definitely ain't going to ever find the answer to it. You got to come back and ask somebody else and they'll work with you and they'll find the answer, and then they friend will find it, or you ask somebody else in the community to find the answer. That doesn't mean dismiss it. There is a problem. Spirit is saying, I'm going to give you this much, there's a problem. Okay? But I think as readers, we should not ever get to the point that we should tell somebody, you're not going to ever find the answers unless you come back to me or you come back to X, Y, and Z. Okay? That's not, that to me, that's when it seems like a little bit like ego has entered. I'm only getting confirmation because every time I see the sunlight come in and shine on me, that's like confirmation from the universe, from source to saying, now you're speaking light language. The thing is, you should not ever do that. You shouldn't do that, because again, you're speaking life into that person, and then at that point, while they're trying to think and sit there and think about, can I get this answer? They're at the same time they hear your voice. You're not going to ever find the answer unless you go to X, Y, and Z. While they're trying to do that at the same time. Watch your wordings. Watch your wordings as far as how you do that. Watch your wordings. I understand that, and I believe that with every reader that we have and you sit down with, they have the best intentions, that they are coming to you to give you what you need at that time, or what they perceive and what's being given to them through spirit. Okay, but learn how to kind of decipher through some of those things. And again, like I said, this is for the readers. As we're reading for other people, Be intentional, be purposeful, and remember again that we are also, I heard master manipulators. Well, I don't know where that came from. Well, remember, we're easily, these people come, they're coming like a sponge. They're taking everything that you're saying literally. It's like, because I'm looking for answers. You're spiritual. You got so many guides. You got so many followers on your channel. You definitely know what's going on with me. Help me. Give me the answers. And, you know, you come there and you say statements like that. You ain't ever gonna get with your DM, or you ain't ever gonna get with your divine masculine or feminine unless you come back to me. Now, what if I put a guard that subliminally and subconsciously that person is gonna hear your voice, unless because they already coming to you and they're already not strong in mind in the first place. And I'm not saying that, but I'm saying anything can come in and to penetrate. Now I have to watch my words in saying that, because you're already unsure. You're already coming there afraid about your situation. That's why we're coming to you as a person who is a guide to say, okay, you've been there, you've done that. You should be able to give me the guide and light as to where I'm specifically supposed to be going. And then you always start off with a block and saying, well, you ain't ever going to get into union unless you come back to me. Or you're not ever going to come back and get into union unless you see X, Y, and Z. Now, if this comes back to this person, again, I honor you about what you're doing in your job and how you go about doing things as well. However, I'm saying us collectively, and it's in the air, because it's so funny. I had thought it, and then Jupiter 1111 jumped on and said it, and I was like, this has got to be addressed. She addressed it. I addressed it. She talked about them, but then I'm also talking about, let's turn the mirror back on ourselves and say, us as readers, what are we doing as well, and how are we feeding the collective too. Because that was on my spirit, and she just went on ahead and did it just before, and I was like, I'm gonna get to it. And then I had ascensions, and some of the ascension wasn't ascensions, it was depression. I was tired. I said, I ain't coming up here on here with this energy. But at the same time, like I said, just really we've got to watch it on this journey. Some of us is like Sting song, how fragile we are, how fragile we are. On and on, how fragile we are. And some of us, we're strong, but sometimes when it comes to the emotions and it comes to also the mind, we're fragile. And that's the end of this PSA. Watch your words. And remember, I forgot, he brought this to spirit, and God brought this too. So remember, a lot of times, sometimes when we're going to give readings anyway, that goes from the reader giving the reading, saying I can't see, and also for us that's going to get the readers, remember the Bible verse where it say, I will put you in the cleft, but I'm not going to let you see the whole all of me, my whole glory, because if I would, it would blow your mind. Sometimes when you come to these readers, they can only tell you so much, because the universe is only going to allow you to see so much, because if he told you the whole total story, you'd lose your mind. You wouldn't even be able to put it together. So keep those things in mind when you're saying you can't see, or what's being told to you from the readers. Kind of think in mind sometimes too, God or the universe doesn't want me to know at this time. Okay? All right then. That's it. I did my job. Hoping that God is pleased and the universe is pleased with my thing of taking about that. But that has been on my heart for a while. That has need to be said. Okay? Again, if it comes back to the person, I don't have any ill will or anything against. My point is that, again, we just have to watch our words, period. Words give form. They manifest. And we have to watch how we're able to change and manipulate other people. Not manipulate, but change people's thought forms as well from the things that we speak. All right. Until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay elevated. Namaste, Namago.